Thank you for your patience. Sorry, a little bit of battery trouble. Yes. So someone was telling him, please push me higher, Daddy, push me more. He was a father, and a husband, and a brother, and a neighbor. A few more photos I wanted to tell you. Oh, this one. This one. This one. Here's another photo of love. Dr. King is in bed, but he's not at home. He's in the hospital. Oh boy. The reason is, Dr. King took care of so many people all the time. He traveled. He got on trains and buses and went to different cities to help people who were struggling with the unfair laws. He helped people whose lives were blocked by other people, like we talked about those people who hurt him. All the time, coming and going. So much so that he was not always careful to take care of himself. Yes. He sometimes skipped his meals. He did not get the sleep he needed. He became so tired. The word is exhausted. That's a medical problem. If someone is so exhausted because they have not taken care of themselves, they did not get enough sleep, they did not drink enough water, they did not eat enough food to stay healthy. That's what happened to him. He had to go to the hospital, so he had to rest because he had worked so hard and for so many people. He had to. The doctors told him he had to rest. And the only way they could promise and guarantee and be certain that he would actually rest and not get up and go help some people is they told him, you're going to the hospital. And so here he is in the hospital. But his face is very happy. He's holding hands with her. Coretta Scott came to visit him when he was in the hospital, recovering from exhaustion, or it's also called fatigue, and illness because he had been traveling and working so much. And an extra great part of this story is he and his wife are celebrating great news. He and his wife are celebrating that he won a world prize. There's a world prize called the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize honors someone who has been so excellent in caring for other people and working towards peace. The prize is called the Nobel Peace Prize. It's a big, important accomplishment and honor to receive the Nobel Peace Prize from all of the people all over the world who have done wonderful things. To be chosen as that person who receives the Nobel Peace Prize is exceptional. And here, he was in the hospital when he got the news. And she came hurrying over to be with him and celebrate that good news. At that point, Dr. King was the youngest person to receive this Nobel Peace Prize, the youngest person ever, and it had been given out for about 60 years. He was only the third black person. Ralph Bunche and South Africa Chief Alfred Luthuli were the other two people. That's a big deal. This is a wonderful photograph. It's too bad he's in the hospital, but the celebration and the healing were happening. So important. Let me show you another one. Here we go. This is the type of photograph lots of people connect Dr. King with. Marching. Marching for peace and justice, fairness and equality. And he's right here in the front, marching with Coretta Scott King and many other people of different and same skin colors as he. There's people with dark skin, African Americans, or at the time they called them black people. And then there are people with light skin color, like my skin color, who we call white. They are all in this march together, arguing for fairness and equality and justice. Marching outside is not an easy way of showing power. You need energy and care and good health. And hopes of safety. Dr. King was not always in a safe place when he did his work. There's so many photographs in here I want to show you, and I need hours to show you. Sadly, someone who did not believe in Dr. King's fairness and equality and justice hurt him and killed him. Dr. King is long remembered for his work and his belief and his kindness and strength, that we can be better and continue to include everyone in our laws, in our living, in our neighborhoods, in our work, in our schools. These photographs show his family at his funeral service, his dad and his mom, who were crying. Coretta, who is crying. His friend Harry, who is crying. Because the world lost his continued power and voice and wisdom. But because of the kindness and wisdom of his family, a national holiday, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, was created a number of years ago. And most states, not everyone in our country, believes he should have this holiday or his life should be honored. And there are some states that have not honored this day as is expected in our nation. And we continue in his honor in the belief that all people are created equal and should be treated equally and fairly and kindly. It's work that we've not yet finished. He did not finish it, but we are continuing to work on it in the hopes that someday it will be finished. how we lead our lives and live our lives and show fairness and kindness is one way of continuing his work. Thank you for listening and watching.